what has been their most changes, but I think Braves fans are glad to see what looks like a normal lineup back in there too. Does not give Fried the kind of trouble on the blister than the other pitches. He threw him 4.
I think with Trey Turner, look, you saw the other day Ranger Suarez. How did he get the Braves lineup tonight?
And the 1-2, another curve, 5 in a row for Fried. And 2 coming, and a swing and a lot to cut it off. Turner and Turner with a belly feed. Turner is in with a hustle double with 1 away in the first.
Maybe he gets a swing and miss, but
the first ball swinging and a base hit. Home. Harris no throw. Turner is in. Home on the first pitch he sees, and the speed of Turner
got jammed a little bit.
Like that. Turner, one of the fastest players in the majors, and his little bit change of motion on that breaking ball. Harper shows bunt, pulls the bat back. Typical for Rob Thompson against the left-handed pitcher. Try to separate those left. Phillies taking a little starch out of this big crowd. They rev it up. 1-2, and Harper a swing and a miss, and Max Fried.
Hey, you can see, look at that drop of that curveball, man.
Outstanding all-star catcher of the Phillies. Catcher's interference. And in the game that delivered a run.
And I think Brian Snitker said it best, asking him about
the usual catcher for Max Fried is Real Muto out in front. So
he's throwing it.
Yeah.
So
laid on it, but a base. Almost a 2-strike hitting right.
Balls. The one that Turner hit for a double and the one that Real Muto hit, they were down in the zone. 3 of the hits have been on the fastball.
Fried start games of their postseason. They swept the Marlins in the 2-game wild card. In fact, it was 30 years ago Friday that they first matched up in the Phillies winning in 4 as Castellanos with a mighty swing and a miss.
Falls down. It's a lot easier for the hitter to get beat. You saw JT Realmuto.
On the 2-1, and that ball's lined into Loam. Off and running, he'll stop. And a good throw come on the heater. And now the Phillies.
It's so hard that Bohm never had a chance to score. It was in Rosario's glove, cat's eyed, and it's 1-0. It's one thing. You get to 3-4-0 in that first.
Interesting that with 2 out, challenge Rosario. That is the one guy you would challenge, but maybe sensing a big inning season. He's up there with bases loaded, and the first one is low. With 15, really changed player for him this year. He's also one of the best defenders at the second base position. Play by Turner that turned into the double play.
Yeah.
Fried has to control the left-handed batters in Bryson Stott.
Yeah, lefty's only hitting 205 off Max this
round with the bases full, and Fried does hit the strike zone right on the for Max Fried. This will be pitch number 30. On the ground, Olsen gobbles it up, race to the bag. He's on the board. Now the Braves coming up for the first time. Ronald Acuna ready to lead off, and the rest of the Braves with Acuna, some of that 2021 magic, Arcia, and then Harris. And this is
that wild card game. Another great year for Zach. 3 starts in 23. Kind of a new slurve in there. Take a little more off, but pure.
Acuna. Greatest season in those categories ever. And on the first pitch, Wheeler lays off a tough pitch. In this one, he's on that one, and he's Wheeler. He does have 4 home runs in his career against Zach Wheeler against the Atlanta Braves back in 2013. That was the Braves, and in this division, first as a Met, then a Philly. Half swing foul, and the count.
I take care of my family. Everybody.
East Paulding and Dallas, Georgia. To the postseason rules, a few changes. Managers do get 1 extra challenge. Fastball out number 1. And how about the Phillies defensively?
Double play in game 1. Bryce Harper over at first in the outfield with the
pitches. 6 fastballs to start the night in game 1. Put high velocity on the Braves as much as Thompson is hoping Zach Wheeler can have a good long start.
5 days.
1-2 to Albies, and a swing and a miss. Upstairs.
A, you're not going to square that up, but B, most guys can't even foul it off.
in the first inning, all on the heater.
Well, Kevin Seitzer Braves.
Austin Riley with 2 outs. He's late on it. I don't know if that's part of the layoff or just the way the Phillies attacked. I mean, they deserve a lot.
Yeah, 5 1/3, only 4 hits.
Braves have not announced a game be an option. Bryce Elder could be. 2-2 to Riley.
It's tough to commit to it.
2-2. Another one comes and Riley pulls it fast. Phillies won game 1. Zach Wheeler was on the mound for game in the series. And a swing at him as Riley chased the high fast. Max Fried had to go deep in the bag in that first inning. 30 pitches in the first. So Fried back to work and misses with his first offering. Saw Brandon Marsh get the start yesterday. Pache spring training of the 22 season. Pache is a roaming left and center field. There's a wave and a miss, and there's Max Fried. Does have a K. Here's the 2-2, and Pache fouls it away. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and he got him.
Tributes to the blister. He feels like this weather, fall weather, is much.
3-1 count, number 9 hitter, and he takes a ball, and Fried lets that Fried not only controls the lefties as best he can, but up in right center off Spencer Strider.
And you can see that was a one-way.
A very good left-handed pitcher to hold runners. A lot of. So it might be tough to run on Fried. The 1-1, and Schwarber takes a strike.
That leg, he's gone back to first. You wonder at some point if he's
coming his way. Oh, you get 3, but on the 3rd you have to record it out. Otherwise, it's Fried deals home. Schwarber eases back, makes the kick, turns to first. Bet $5, get $200 in bonus bets instantly. You can download the draft. Could not ask for a better evening for baseball.
And this,
we're free and clear the rest of the way as Turner shows bunt, takes a ball. The series that we've all been waiting to watch on. But so far, he's not been able to read Max Fried
tonight. Behind 2-0, throws a good.
In there. 2-2. At first, 2 outs. Turner puts Rojas on the run, and he is
back to spring training right here, and they did it a couple times towards the end.
In 2. Turner on the ground. Arcia fires, and it's just in time. Now the Braves coming up 1-0 Phillies as we go to the home second. In this series here, as Olson takes the first pitch from Wheeler, up it back in the 1957 Milwaukee Braves, like that. But Olson, one of the
that 1-0. Olson's hitting .317 off the fastball.
Strike on the inside corner. Times did he even get in a 3-0 count? Power and command, and he's right back. Batters of innings. Only issued 2014 season. Complications all of 2016. Bouncing ball out to Turner. Bob going to be safe. Trade, and the Braves have a runner on.
Times. It's kind of got off.
Game 1 was 0 for 3. Braves set a record and a swing and a miss. Wheeler standing all-star breaking ball. There's that slurve.
Why don't you just get ready early? Get ready for it. Well, because he'll do that to you right there. And he knew to hit. They were down in the zone.
And that is a called strike 3.
Those 2, and you're battling for your life.
And Bryson Stott.
Yeah, left.
And went 6 2/3 against the Marlins in the wild card game 1. Nola went 7 shutout innings. Wheeler gave up 1. Olson the runner at first, and a swing and a miss. He got him another. Did Marsh get the start
with the great
yesterday?
slug, I think for them it's get a guy on.
22 does have a K. Rosario out in front. Down he goes on the heater. Elevated fastballs on point. And Mad Lip, Gretchen Caney, and the rest of our excellent crew were glad. Bohm with an RBI single, responsible for the lone run on the board. But it gave up 4 hits. Had some high stress offerings thus far as he misses. 2-2. Bohm rolls over one foul. Or if you notice the pitch to Bohm, the ball upstairs. It was a ball. Does here 2-2 pitch, big curveball, slow roller, the Gold Glover Fried. Brings up Bryce Harper here with one away. And he's up there swinging, and Harper with a single. His 3rd hit of the
pitch. That ball's kind of down on the outside, but Bryce, was able to get through it.
You showed us his numbers against Atlanta at an OPS over 1,000 against Atlanta, even
counts for Zach Wheeler.
It is a daunting statistic.
Hưng hả? Đi chung với anh
The
nha.
number the Braves are staring at right now.
3-2.
And Fried issues corded. And a man is on with one away in this 3rd inning. Fried to come back and deliver.
Well, you're seeing enough people have paid attention to the fact that he is not thrown in a big league game in either in this situation.
A bullpen, it's going to take him at least 2 batters. Can find it on the mound as Stott a swing and a foul. On the flip side, one of the better teams in all of baseball, especially over the last 2 months.
Yeah, if you go
records in the game since June 3rd. 6 hits. 3 runs are in to double up. And that's a called strike 3 down.
That's a tough pitch. I mean, the only thing you're going to do with that is throw 2 off speed to start. If that really is hurting a lot more on a.
And the 2-1, and it's in the air to right is Acuna, and he's got it for the out. Wheeler facing Orlando Arcia. First pitcher with 6.
Side.
Kurt Schillings started the game in 90. Arcia swinging a foul.
2-1.
Also the game. And Brian Snitker, a lot of concern on his, and a lot of breaking stuff from Max Fried in that 3rd.
Yes, he's tall, but he gets 7.3 feet of extension off.
Spatter faced Arcia here. Finds it, pitches the mask, and strikeout pitcher, and he's been a big game pitcher as we found out last season.
Pitching coach. It's got to be a great job.
The count. Michael Harris with one away, and that one's just off the plate. Bouncing ball, foul. Harris had a great, was a dominant force. Nice spot.
Look, at the end of the day, the Braves are going to have to score. I mean, it's what they do.
2-2 the count on Harris, and a swing and a miss. He got him. Wheeler K's. And a first pitch swing. Stott, and he's scoreless innings. Look at it. O's Rangers, Astros Twins. No, those will be raucous crowds. Both of those games on last inning. But Fried back on the mound to face Rojas. That is a
Max Fried a chance here to try to get through one more inning before he has to turn over.
Johan Rojas. So easy little pop up to Ozzie Albies.
Able to execute or just didn't have his best stuff tonight?
Yeah, I just think it's a long.
He's been dominant so far. 7 strikeouts in the first, 9 outs, pounding you guys with fast.
Approach for Atlanta. They have to hit to get their way back in this game and this year and maybe all time. And there is a giant donut on.
If you're Brian Snitker, you look at game 1. Spencer Strider did everything you rely heavy on now.
4.
And that's ball 4. Kyle Schwartz.
Fried, I think you've seen that. You know, he threw a great pitch to Rojas and
Ready now. Turner on the ground. Tough play here. Arcia. Jump throw to second is in.
Arcia, you are glad that Schwarber's on first because you never would.
It's not an easy throw, and you lose eye contact with the bag. Fried with 2 outs here in the 4th. Alec Bowman of Phillies. The regular season, 4 for 4 in the postseason. Still second in.
Well, we've seen a lot of his stolen bases too at certain times come with 2 strikes where he gets it.
2 men are out, and Bohm takes ball 2.
2-1.
Fried deals. Bohm takes ball 3 to have Harper lead off the 5th. 3-1. Bohm takes a strike.
8. 2-0 counts.
That was right on the edge. The 3-2. And he lost him. Rick Kranitz, the Braves pitching coach, is on his way once again.
Last hitter with the righty Real Muto on deck. This is that lefty left.
Wheeler, 3 scoreless, hitless. Fried against Harper. And he goes.
OPS, 3 doubles, 3 homers.
The 0-1. Harper takes a ball. Running hit off Strider, but in an ad of those pitches, Harper didn't swing and miss. Knocked it out.
He's the only one that laid off Strider's slider.
And the inside move just to see if Turner was on the move. And Harper on the ground. Little rollover ground ball to Albies Eddie. They lead at 3-0. Braves coming up. In the 4th inning, Ozzie Albies will lead off for Atlanta. And I couldn't read my own handwriting.
It's all right.
They have not stranded 10 yet. And his offense has given him a lead as Wheeler misses. Lead-off batters in innings all year. 3-2 is in there for a call.
Get 97, 98.
Then he drops that curve. It's Riley. And Stoughton will put him away. Quick at-bat for Riley. He's 0 for 2. Came all the way back. Got a little ground ball to Olsen. And that's a ground ball to top for Bohm. 1, 2, 3. Waited a long time to get to a playoff appearance at age. Important role right now to try to bridge the gap and keep the Braves in this game.
He was talking to us how nervous he was, and you forget. he's.
And then a slow start this year, very similar to last year under Joe Girardi. Runner goes. Rojas takes. Throw to second. And overslid the
4-0 Phillies as we reach the bottom of the 5th here at.
That would be Jeff Francoeur. Field routine for Rojas. That was a significant contract at the time. Another for Rojas is there for the out. Zario and a swing and a bouncing ball. Kills it and makes the play. And how about Major League history? 4-0 Phillies after 5.
To even up that series. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Sign.
4th inning. Max Fried started, went 4 innings, 3 runs, all earned. Fried did not have a clean inning. Matter of fact, 5 walks they have drawn. 2-1 to Schwarber, swinging a foul. 2-2 the count.
And got Harper first and second, just traffic all over the base pass all night.
2-2, and Schwarber breaks his bat and a base hit down the right field line. Schwarber with a leadoff single. That's it.
Got this fastball in on him and broke his bat, but on that. Cunha looked ready to.
We appreciate Kyle Schwarber joining us on his shagging balls in the outfield during BP, but he quickly pointed out he's
sitting around now that I'm a DH.
Just standing. He's glad to be in that DH role again. 0-2 swung on and missed. What the players are wearing on field during the postseason. You can check out the largest select. 4-0 Philadelphia. Bohm got it started. First inning. Homer of the postseason.
Yeah, square that fastball against Dave. First 3 innings. He actually got his pitch count to close to 50 pitches, but you're struck.
Yeah, a lot of first pitch swings.
Well,
first pitch results.
That's the hard thing,
Yep.
you know, if you try.
And Harper flip-flop from Saturday. Bohm takes a ball.
Interesting here if they try.
Brown to turn a double play. Bohm takes a 2 on with 1 away.
We need a clutch hit.
Harper with a single and a run scored earlier in this game. Then Bryce Harper led in that category this year. Those Rangers, Astros, Twins. Had some back on the mound to face Rojas. That is the LCS one. The MVP, a couple of home runs.
Yeah, I just think it's a long
This year and maybe all time. And there is a giant dome. He's threatening for more. And a big swing by Harper. There was a slider. It's not an easy throw. And Braves got to hold the Phillies here as Harper now grounds.
4 for 4 in the postseason.
And Riley will.
Yeah, this is where if you're Riley, you know you're the only guy that can get this. Rosario's too far, and to do it with the killing, great play by.
And he lost him.
Austin Riley.
Now for Real Muto. They lead at 3-0. Braves coming up. Here we go. Batters in innings all year. 3-2. Jimenez deals. Wilson settles under it, and the inning is over. Wheeler back on the mound. Time to get 4-0 to a playoff appearance. And protection with life, phone, and pet health insurance. Zach Wheeler 5 no-hit, no-run innings in Game 2. All postseason long. Cobb for Bohm. He'll wind it up, and Arcia is for 3. He's always had great success. Harris is second, bouncing to Turner, and Turner makes the play. 2 up, 2 down on 2 ground balls. Routine with the Braves swinging early. Might force him to take one, and he does. And he takes the likely MVP of the league. Part of the Braves offense thus far, and he chased one that time. High fastball.
Good example, just going after a pitch that you can't do much with.
Wheeler looks in complete command. Even is 2-2 now. 3-2 the count. The payoff. And he lost him. Ball 4 by Wheeler. Comes with 2 outs in the 6th inning. Ozzie Albies, first ball swinging. That Acuna on his way to third. And a run is in.
Yeah, kind of one of the.
Stott just, beg your pardon, Turner just booted it.
I'm wondering it.
Game 1 Saturday was 0 for 3. Did have a walk and a stolen base though. Today's been a lot easier on him as far as his pitching decisions. I was going to make a bullpen day out of it. Rangers swung. That happened with 2 outs in the 4th inning. Stott the runner at first. Marsh takes a ball for trouble. And up and throwing last inning. So for now, Rob, looked like Wheeler is done.
Well, as good as Wheeler was pitching last inning, if Olsen became the tying run, I think that's the exact matchup you would have seen.
Though as we've seen all year, the Braves can get cooking quickly. Marsh strikes out. And enjoy free live streams all in the MLB app. Your home for first ball. And Johnson puts up a 0. It's time in Game 2. 4-1 Philadelphia.
Offense this year. For them to get back in it, they're going to have to score. And on the other side right now, if you're out, Bank Park should be a good finish.
One of the loudest, most raucous environment. Wheeler's game for now. And Olsen rings one to center. Bullet to start the inning.
Coming to the end. And he said velocity drops a little bit.
0 for 2 against Wheeler tonight. So third. Ozuna takes a strike. Burns off
through that fastball.
Braves just scored last. Here he comes. And a swing and a miss. Zach Wheeler. White. That ball's deep left. Goodbye. Take the ball from Zach Wheeler as Travis d'Arnaud with a lightning bolt.
Was just a hanging slurve. 111 off the bat. And 4
foot in. Alvarado will enter the fray. Hang and breaking ball. 4 innings, 3 runs, all earned. They did not have a Riley with
this is where if you're Riley, you pinch hit that can get this.
Braves the next part of the Philadelphia batting order. And which will throwing strikes. He's as tough as there is, and he is just chewing up Arcia. The 1-2. Half swing foul. Didn't mean to do it.
Quick work of Marcell Ozuna on 2 great.
While the Phillies were at bat. The 1-2. Arcia. He's in swing mode right now. 1-2. Misses in there. 2-2. Mostly cutters in. A sinker. Travis d'Arnaud gives the Braves some life. Their first will stay in to play left field. He pinch hit for Rosario. And
Lefty.
enters. First pitch is away for a ball. Yates gave up an unearned run, the fourth run. Phillies led 4. Ball 1 strike on Schwarber, and a swing and a pop up right up the pipe. 1. Don't forget, and Ron Darling and Lauren Shahadi. If it hits the net, they're in the 8th inning.
In New York, Mark Carlson here in Atlanta.
Darno a little more for catching the ball easy.
Maybe it should be. Would be a tough one to can do here. It's a pretty
Field stands. The batter is out.
a shot at it. Never know. But it did not look. Fires, and a first pitch sweatles under this one. Avoids the net.
By Darno back in the 7th off Wheeler was the first hit this series for the Braves. I don't know. Regardless, I think Rob Thompson will light us up when we.
Times now. Steve Carlton, Kurt Schilling on that list. Cliff Lee twice. And a swing and a miss. Bohm deck. 2 outs in the 8th. Bohm to right, and he's got it. Leads off, takes a ball. Rob Thompson sticking with his power lefty. Alvarado gets a wave and a miss. Defensive swing right there, and it's 1-1.
At third base.
And Harris deep into left center field, running over. On that face JT Lee twice. Real Muto, then Nick Castellanos. Enter walks Bryce Harper, and Frenchie, the Braves closer, is on now.
Do they take a chance and run him?
Real Muto, first pitch. It's a foul ball. This season, that includes his postseason outings, and allowed both runners to score in that game. He also kings a little differently in the postseason. 1. Real Muto out in front. Harris. He's got it, and
but his slider that he just got.
And the man who hit the homer to give the Braves the lead